How y'all doing this morning? I am doing great this morning. I had breakfast. I had 1 pack of oatmeal and raisin and a cup of coffee and some chicken. And I pull off the skin from Popeyes and a piece of sausage. That's what I had taste buds for, so that's what I wanted. But anyway, we're going to do some work today. And I don't know if I showed y'all this. I don't know if I showed y'all this. These is one of the items I made just to be practicing with. And and I made it where I can put my tissue in it. And it does fit. Not with the box. Not with the box. But I'm gonna make one for the box. But this was my sample one. And remember I told you there was a hole in it on the corners. And I'm gonna fix it this morning. Cause guess who wants it? My son. He wants it and he wants to take the tissue back with him. So I'm gonna give it to him, but I'm gonna fix it first before I give it to him, before he go back on the road. Um, he's not feeling too well today, but I'm praying that everything will, and I got to fix this part too. This part right here also. Um, and this is where I've been doing a lot of sample sewing. I've been doing a lot of sample sewing. And by me doing a lot of sample sewing, I get to find the errors of my product before I put it out there on the market. And you could put bias tape on this, or you could just sew it like this. See? Um, so I'm going to move y'all around a little bit when y'all can see me at the sewing machine. And I got some class work to do. I'm starting a new class this week. It's Math 240. Sorry, y'all can't see me. And it's Math 240. And I'm back on my grind again. Get everything back straight like I had here. When I get to my sewing machine. Get back on my grind. I get back to my sewing machine. Okay. Let's get this in on the road. Oh. Let me get this straight where y'all can see me sitting down here at the computer sewing. And this morning I went to the gym a little bit late this morning. I'm sorry y'all see me move. I have me a camera sooner or later. That's something on my nose. I have a camera sooner or later. I'm just gonna apply for me another part-time job where I can get my money together. Um, I did. Oh yeah, what I was talking about on YouTube. You know, YouTube got everything you need on there. You ain't got to do but type it in. But somehow I did not type anything in. Um, I didn't type anything in. It just came up. I asked God to help me to cut corners, and I want my stuff look very professional looking. And He sent me a sign, y'all. He sent me a sign for real. Like, I want the elegant boxes, but I want it different. Or either a nice keepsake box when I do my self-care box. How about this morning, I woke up, there was a lady, a content creator, online showing you how to make a keepsake box from a book. I have a lot of books around here, y'all. I, I don't use them. I don't know why I'm holding on to them. They're hardback books. So she was showing you how to cut it and all that. I'm gonna get me a book and get me a knife, a cutting knife, a safety cutting knife now, not the regular knife, a safety cutting knife, and some material, or you put paper on. It doesn't matter, whatever you want on. And I'm gonna make me a nice keepsake box from a book. And if it turn out well, the way I want it, it may be my boxes for my self-care box. Because you can cut different things, different slogans, different pictures, or whatever you want to put on that box and make it sentimental for that person you're giving it to. And remember, I said in my videos that I want to hand make everything. I want to hand make everything. Now I can hand make the soap, but I can't hand make the body wash and the shower gel and the lotions, bath bomb. I can't hand make that because I don't know the chemistry and I have not started making a full line of soaps. That takes a lot of time. So I just want to do like the bar soap. And I can do the bar soap. Bar soaps are not hard to make. You can do, the melt and pour soap, or you can use the one with the lion. You just got to be careful. You just got to cover your eyes and your arms, and when you pour in that lye, you just got to know how to mix it, and what the temperature got to be to pour that lye over into your mixture. And then you got to make sure you have all your oils to go in that soap. You don't want that soap to dry people's skin out or hand out. See, that's the reason why I said I'm doing only hand and feet soap. Now, I made some melt and pour soap. I make it only for hand and pour, but my hand and feet. But my son, he's been washing it, and he said he loves it. It makes his skin feel good. He said he don't have no problem with it. He don't have no itchy, no nothing. But see, that's my son. I can't do that for everybody. So I'd rather be safe and say, wash your feet and hand in it. Your feet and hand in it. Everybody loves their feet be soft and, relaxed. When you come home from work and be on your feet all day, you want your feet in a nice tub of warm water. And you want to put your feet in it. And it will help your feet. Now I could make like Epsom salt. I could make that for your feet as well. Now that's a simple recipe for that. But this body wash stuff is not a simple recipe. Y'all, you got to know your chemistry. You got to have those measurements accurate. Where there's times when I make my, for example, let me give you a perfect example here before I start sewing. Like I make my spray, room spray. I measure everything out for my room spray, but I may go up an ounce over in my base or an ounce over in my fragrance oil. That's okay, but you can't do that when you make. You can't do that when you make it um, your body wash and your lotions and your anything dealing with the skin. You can't go an ounce over. It got to be accurate measurements, and you can go an ounce over in your room spray, fragrance oil, or your the liquid that goes in. That's fine. That's fine. Or you can go an ounce over your fragrance oil when you're making your candles. That's fine. Or you could go an ounce over. Let me see if I have it down here. This is my reed diffuser bottle. You can go an ounce over in your fragrance in that. And this is what I had left to make another reed diffuser. but I got to buy some more. And I forgot to order the bottles, y'all. So I have these bottles soon. I have these bottles soon. And I will have the correct packaging. The other ones, just like was a sample run, and everybody loved it. Everybody loved it. Nobody didn't complain. They say they love it. So I will have these soon. But, but when you're doing soaps, you got to, even with that lye, you got to do the accurate measurements. You can't go over that. Because you don't want nothing to burn nobody's skin for you to get sued. I ain't playing that game. That's why sometimes I think it's best just to do the melt and pour. Melt and pour is a great product. I just don't like the microwave thing with the melt and pour. That's the thing I don't like. I just don't like the microwave. Because the melt and pour, you got to put it in the microwave and melt that soap down, and you got to keep stirring it to get the texture. I don't like that. I rather just, I'm a buy the kit, and I want to do it with the lye. And I think Hive and Honey may have it, but I'm gonna go to Bomberberry and see if I can get the kit from them. And I think they got the correct measurements of the melt and pour. Yes, everything has to be accurate when you doing that, putting that body wash on your skin, because you don't want nobody to get no chemical burn. You got to have everything accurate when you are making that liquid soap, what they call the body wash. Everything got to be accurate. The lotion, everything got to be accurate. Anything you putting on your face, it got to be accurate. That's why I'm not there yet. That's a little bit too much for grandma over here. I'm gonna have my stuff simple where I can control it. Now, the melt and pour, like I said, I like the melt and pour, but I just don't like that microwave, because if you don't get that temperature right on that, hello. Oh, you Martha Stewart? Okay. How you doing, Martha Stewart? You got to have that temperature and feel like the stuff come out rubbery. I experienced that with the melt and pour. And if formed and shaped up good, I can show you a bar I made. This is when I had supposed to be getting ready for my Valentine boxes, but I didn't get it out soon because I couldn't get my product in. Let me see. This is a bar I made, and this is what was with the melt and pour. And I think this right here, this is where the soap, it was like rubbery. The texture wasn't good on it. I'm gonna do another melt and pour because this was my first box I ever done. But the front, it came out fine. It came out fine. But I think it's this part that was real rubbery right here. So now, like I said, my son loved it. I love it. I wash in it as well. Then I did a square bar, and I think it's all gone up a little bit because I washed my whole body, and it came out fine. I didn't have any itchiness or nothing from it. Let me run to my bathroom. I didn't know I was gonna get on here and talk about these soaps. I was supposed to be on the sewing machine. But anyway, I just want to explain things. Um, Let me run to the bathroom. I think I got a bar. I think. Okay, I'm back. Okay, this is my diffuser. This is my personal one. I didn't put a label on it, which I should have, but I didn't. But this is my diffuser, and this is my first diffusers I have made, but I have given a lot of diffusers out to my testers, and they love it. This is my first diffuser I made, and I keep it in my bathroom. They keep my bathroom smelling good. This is my first set of diffusers I made. It's a big bottle, so this will last you for 90 days or longer. And I done had this for a while. So anybody who used diffusers, they know what I'm talking about. But this is my other soap. This was made with frankincense, and it was a big bar. And you see how much? And this is all I have left. This is all I have left because my son used it, and he said it's good. He said, "Mom, I want me some more." So I got to order some more to make some more soap. But this was made out of the melting pour. Now this came out good. Now I don't know what happened to the other one, but this one came out good. And this one, I got this brand from Candle Science. But maybe I don't know what I did wrong with the other soap, with this soap. So I need to go back. I just cleaned up my area, y'all, so that's the reason why I can just reach in and get what I need. I don't know what I did wrong here. And it's supposed to be Candle Science. So Candle Science, I made this batch with Candle Science. It came out fine. So I don't know, I think I had some melt and pour somebody gave me. They came from Hobby Lobby. I think this is what the container, or this is Candle Science. I think this is, yeah, this is Candle Science. This is Candle Science label. But I love containers, so I keep containers. But I don't know what happened here. But I'm gonna order it again from Candle Science. I'm gonna order another one from Candle Science, and I'm also gonna order one from Bomber Berry. They said Bomber Berry takes forever to get their stuff. I don't know too much, but I'm gonna learn. I look like Irish Spring soap. I don't know, y'all. I just be making, and I just be experiment. And once I like something, I'm gonna continue and I'm put it on my line. So I am gonna make some more. You talk, this is like Irish Spring soap. It does, but it's got frankincense scent in it, and it still has its scent. So I need to make me some more, and I got to order some frankincense scent because I am completely out. And that's the first time I used frankincense scent. I used frankincense scent this past fall for my holiday candle. I don't know, do I have my holiday candle up here? I think I got everything summer candle, spring summer candle. My holiday candle, and was I call it a special night candle, and that's to represent Jesus when I made that. And that's the one has, let me see, I believe I can go to the cabinet and get that candle and show you. Okay, this is my holiday candle. This was my special night candle. And this is the one that was represent Jesus. When the wise men was taking Jesus' gifts, and I put it in here. And see, this is my special night candle. I wanted to put a wooden wick in it, but I was advised not to put a wooden wick in it because of the jar. It may get too hot if you want to burn it. So this is what I had left, and I still have it. And this is made with frankincense. This was made with frankincense scent, and and you know, frankincense scent is not strong at all. It's very smooth, it's very calm. So that's what I made this soap out of. And I am going to get me some more frankincense scent. Yes, I love this too. This is beautiful. I got this um, from Dream Vessels. I had to order, I ordered, it only came in 6. So I had to order 6 of these. I had to order a case at a time. And it was $44, y'all, for these things. And I made them. And this was my holiday vessel. And this was representing Jesus, where the wise men were taking Jesus a gift, which was frankincense scent. And so that's what, you know, I try to do my research. I try to do things that is simple for me. I am 63 years old, and I'm, I had my business at least for 3 years. Now, this is the first year I have taken the time to really get deep into it because it's getting close to my retirement. And I want my business to grow because I really, when I leave the workforce, I really don't want to go outside and work. I want to stay home and draw my Social Security and my retirement money that I put in the system and work on my small business, and this will be my small business that help with my income. This is the reason why I designed this business for me. When y'all hear me say, this is my small business, yes, this is Miss Catherine, Lady of Elegance. A lot of people call me Lady E, small business. And I do have a website, but I haven't put nothing on it, y'all. I might not even use that company. I may just go ahead and do Shopify. That's what I may just go ahead and do. But I got time to think about it because this company is not doing what I want them to do. And I am in school. I got some classwork to do today. I'm trying to finish up my BA degree. It's in business with a minor in health, human resources. That's what my degree's in. And right now I'm maintaining an A in my grade point average now is a 3.7. But I'm very proud of that. But this is what I will be doing. And sewing, I love sewing. So we're gonna go with the sewing machine again from yesterday. And yesterday I did do some quilting. This is what I was working on yesterday. I did this on a pre-recording yesterday because I'm making a cosmetic bag. But I tell you one thing, yes, I am in college as well. Um, I know, you know what? I have learned a lot from doing this. I cut this first, which I should have never cut it first. Yes, thank you very much. I should never have cut this first. I should have quilted this first and then cut it. You live and you learn. I'm like, God, I gotta go through and quilt all this. So I like the diagonal look, but by me have to quilt this out, I did the regular squares. And so this is the second part I'll be doing today. I'm gonna finish up the second part. I'm gonna be doing this in sections. I'm not trying to do all this in one day. Because this is a lot of work here. So what I did this time, instead of eyeballing like I did that one, I decided to, I don't know if you can see it, to line it, to cut, to measure, take my ruler and draw all the lines. I hope you can see it. Yeah, that's what I decided to do. And I've been learning a lot. And I got the padding right here to do this with. But my, um, I want the inside to be lined with white or off-white. So I got to go back and cut this where I can put it on the inside. Because let me see. I didn't iron that one, did I? I made a lot of stuff, and let me see. I think I may have one where I already lined, where you can see what I'm talking about. I may have one already lined somewhere here. I keep stuff everywhere now. Let me look in this box. I think all my sewing stuff is over here. I try to put stuff where I can reach it. And the reason why I'm back in school, let y'all see me right here. And the reason why I'm back in school, because I want to finish my degree out. I have one degree. It's a small degree. It's associate degree. It's associate science degree, but it's a bachelor's degree. But I got a minor in building and coding. Everything has changed. So now, in order to work in building and coding, I just got to go and do a refresher course now. See this one, Okay, this is something I made right here, and this is lime. I made this one. I was just making stuff, y'all. Just making stuff. This is supposed to be in a boxy bag, but something happened here. I didn't do something right. But that's what this is supposed to be in a boxy bag, and this one is lime. So I think I need to cut the corners. I think I had to go back and watch XXO Charlie. How many of y'all watch XXO Charlie? XXO Charlie is a young female, and she does very well with all her sewing. And I am a member of her channel, and I get to watch a lot of stuff on her channel, and she does very well. See, this is my first, if you want to say that, my first cosmetic bag with my zipper. I think I did okay. I just don't have the pull tags. You know, the pull tags that you put right there. I just don't have the pull tags and cover this up. It's a mistakes I made on it, but it'll work. And this is my Bible cover. I got to just go back in and sew this. I just had to go back and sew this because I took it to work with me, and no, I didn't tack it down. But this is my Bible cover right here. See my lining in my Bible cover. And I made this right here out of a hand towel. You know the hand towel you put in the kitchen? I made this out of a hand towel. I went to the Dollar Tree, and they were so beautiful. So I bought it home, and I was just practicing. Like I said, I was practicing. I made my Bible cover. And this is my lining of my Bible cover here. You know, and like I said, I'm still learning. I am still learning. I am still learning. But I got to change, I think I need to change my needles out because this is real thick. See, this is the lining of my Bible cover. And I did a great job on it. I gave a couple of them out to my co-workers um, last year, but and they loved it. I just got to tighten that up, but and I like this. I couldn't put my name on it yet, but see what else I made in here. I think I gave a couple things away. Oh, and this is the one right here. I got to find some animal material. Now this is made out of a dish towel as well. This is made out of a dish towel, and I lined it with a dish towel. And this came out beautiful. I love this right here. This came out real beautiful. And these are things I want to make. You know, I may even make these and put in my self-care boxes. But I got to find some more material. And see, I lined this with the dish towel. And I enjoy this. I enjoy sewing. But I'm going to have to get me a new sewing machine. I have a singular SC220 that my daughter bought me last year. I think last year, year before last, for Mother's Day. And I got it on sale. She gave me the money, and I just went in Michael's and I bought it, and it was on sale. So, but now I know why they put it on sale. And that's what I want to do. And it works, but when you start, and one thing I did learn from XXO Charlie and XM Beauty, and it's another lady comes on sews a lot. Monica Lewinsky, something like that. Monica does everything that I want to do. She does candles and um, cosmetic bags and all that. She does all that. She got all that in her line. And now XM Beauty, she does a lot of hair care product that is beautiful. I have ordered some of her stuff, and her stuff is beautiful. I mean, it's nice. It's nice on your hair. I have ordered some. I need to order me some more. And she does the oil and all that stuff for your hair. But XXO Charlie, she sews from zipper sleeve. What's that? Keychains. You know, the keychains. She makes from the keychains to the large tote bags, and she does very well. She's on YouTube all day, every day, all during the night, because she keep repeating her stuff. And I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. So I do have some lives out there. I do have a live out there showing where I was cutting. Did I do a live of cutting? I don't know if I did a live of cutting um, my cosmetic bags or not, but I know I will have a pre-recording out there soon where I was cutting my bags, my material, because I had to cut the padding on the back of this. So I got to get some more padding. So I'm completely out now, so that's all I have. I got to get some more padding. Y'all, I enjoyed this. I really do. And I thank everyone who gave me beautiful and wonderful comments and keep encouraging me, because this is my part-time job. And I got to keep it going for me. Because once I leave the workforce, I really don't want to go back in the workforce. I want to enjoy what I'm doing, and that's the reason why I'm building my business. And I got everything where I want. You know, I got the candles. This is my spring line candles right here. I had my first market, so I don't have a whole lot on the shelf. I did have two wax melts left, but it's gone. I sold out at the first market, and I just had two left. I think my daughter may have one. I may run back in the room and get one where I can show you. A lot of people like the wax melts during the summer. Um, Give me a minute. Let me see if she got one. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I should have paused it, but I didn't. This is my wax melt, and this is the size I use. I carry a 5 ounce wax melt. And reason why, because I want y'all to be able to smell the scent and enjoy it. The small packets are fine. Don't get me wrong, they're fine. But this is what I like. And my daughter said this is a premium size of wax melt, and which it is. This wax melt, because she done burned two, this wax melt will last, this one block right here, will last at least 2 weeks. Because she just changed her wax melts out. Will last at least 2 weeks. Now, you don't have to pour it out. You can put another one in there, but it might overflow your wax melt warmer. Get a jar. Put your wax in there. And just get a jar. Just get a plain jar. Let me see. Let me give you a little sample here. Yeah, I'm out of everything. I mean, I don't have any plain jars, but get a little jar or something. Make sure it's glass. And it's thick. You can go to a Dollar Tree and get you a little jar like this. Sometimes Dollar Tree carry these size jars, and sometimes they have the thick ones in there because I have seen it in there. But this jar here came from Counter Science. Get you a little jar. Either get you a mason jar. Everyone probably know what a mason jar is, and pour your leftover wax in that. And then you can get you some fragrance oil out of Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and pour you a little bit of fragrance oil in it, and get you a wick, put it down in there, and save your wax. And as you burn your wax melt, if you have any left in your wax melt warmer, keep pouring it over in there. This is one of my candles I had for the market. This is my rainbow candle right here. And this is my sample candle. These are my sample candles. These are my personal sample candles. When I had wax left over, I made me a candle, and I had a lot of this color left. I made me a rainbow candle. I think I made me two rainbow candles over here. And this is my first rainbow candle I made, and this took me 10 hours to make this candle, y'all. 10 hours. Because I didn't know what I was doing, but I was learning. So I made this candle, and I think I went to put the label on it in this rainbow candle. I think that's what I did. I think that's what I did. But, y'all, I love these size wax melts, which I got the label up wrong. But I made my own label. I mix all my own label. I like making my own stuff. It's okay to go out house and have it printed. But I like making my own stuff. I just don't want other people making my stuff. Because if there's an error, then you got to send it back, and you got to wait till they find the correct one to make a correction. I'll do it myself. If I make an error, I can correct it. But this is what I made. But this is my spring line that's here. I've been to a market, and I sold out of these. And I don't have any more, y'all. I also sold out of my 4-ounce room sprays. I forgot to order my diffusers, so I probably would have sold out of them too, but I forgot to order my diffusers, so I'll catch it on the next one. And these boxes, yeah, just make your own. You can make your own. You take the leftover wax that you have from your wax melt, and if you don't want to put another wax melt in it, just pour it out and pour it in a jar. I know you know what a mason jar is. A mason jar is safe, because a lot of people started out using a mason jar before they actually started using these jars from the company. That's where a lot of people start from. These are this is one of my Christmas packaging right here. And it has I gave everybody a wax melt and with the candle. And I used this. This is my jingle bell. And I will be bringing this back. This is I put some, I think this is Latin. This will smell more like azalea. That's what it smells more like. I didn't put a label on because it's mine. Okay. But this is the jingle bell, and I got it in a green and a red. That goes in here along with the frankincense scent. And that's the packaging I will be using. And this is the packaging I use for this holiday season, this past holiday season. I'm still going to use the gable boxes. I like the gable boxes. But I still have a lot of brown bags I got to get rid of. So I'm going to be using all those at the market until I get rid of them. And I am going to be in some markets. I was in one, that was a church market, but I do want to be in a larger market. And I'm doing paperwork on that now. But hey, y'all, thank y'all so much for being with me. And I want y'all to see me sew something here. I'm supposed to be doing the other quilting of this, but I done talked y'all head off about the soaps and and everything else I'm doing. But this is my son's. He want this, so I got to fix this where he could put his tissue in it. He loves everything I make, y'all. It doesn't matter. He loves everything. He'll tell me, Mom, that's nice. Mom, keep on doing it. Mom, I love it. You know, he takes it. He takes everything. So, got some clips. And I do have labels. Now, XXO Charlie showed you how to make labels, but I paid for these labels to be made. I paid for these labels to be made. But I'm gonna make my own labels. And as soon as I go get the transfer paper, I'm gonna make my own labels. Cause you know, XXO Charlie, uh, she does very well, and so do Taylor Rose. I know y'all might have heard of Taylor Rose. She's a young girl out of Canada. I think that's where she's from, and she does very well. She makes everything over there, and she does very well too. And she makes the patterns, but I made my own pattern. I made my own pattern for my cosmetic bag. But I said I was gonna order one of her pattern, but I don't know how much will it be because of the terrorist tax and how much they'll charge me to order from her that, because she does very well too. I like both of the young ladies. I love all people who's taking the time to handcraft. Handcraft is not easy and it's not cheap neither. A lot of people say, oh, you could sell that for $5 or $6. No, you can't. Not when you sit there and put your time in. I thought that myself until I started purchasing the material that goes with that. You got to add your material, your thread, the pattern, your time. You can't sell nothing for $5 or $6 unless you're doing a keychain. Now you can sell that for $5 or $6 because you got the strap that's left over from what you was cutting. And you know we got to do better than that, y'all. We got to do better than that. But thank you for supporting my channel, all of you for supporting my channel. And I'm learning. I still learning. I'm still learning. And you got to be accurate on the sewing too. You can't cut one side big and leave the other side. Oh, I can catch it up. Your product gonna come out wrong. You got to be accurate on your measurements. You got to be accurate on everything. People don't believe that, but you do. You got to be accurate on it. So we're gonna try to. While I'm on here, I want you to see me do this, and then I get y'all off. And I'm sorry to talking to y'all on a Sunday when y'all trying to go to church, or you done been to church and trying to get with your family and trying to cook your Sunday meal. So I hope this machine works, y'all, because this machine will give me down the road here. Make sure everything's in place here. See if it's two threads. Yeah. Whew. Let's get it going. My back stitch don't work. My back stitch don't work. So I got to go through it and cut it and do it again from another end. Cause see, my back stitch don't work. See, so I need to do it again, but it did good. I'm just cutting the threads off, and then I'm gonna go this way, do it again. Cause see, I need the back stitch, and I can't back stitch. It don't thread. It won't back stitch, so I need to back stitch. See, when I do my back stitch, I can't get the. It won't back stitch. See, that's the problem. It won't back stitch, so I'm not gonna too much worry about it, as long as I got it where it won't. This is my son's, so he want to take it with him, so I'm gonna let him take it with him, trying to fix it. But I don't have the hole in it. do this one. This one had this hole in it. And I'm gonna get me another sewing machine. I want me that Juki. And what I need when I start doing stuff like this, I need more of an industrial. I need more of an industrial sewing machine. That's what I need. But I am going to try to get into some markets, and I have some stuff at the market. That's what I'm trying to get into, some markets. Try to get over this one more time here. I'm trying to get into some markets. I want to be in the Black Expo, but I can't because it's so expensive. I can't afford to pay that $300, y'all. I just can't. And that sold very well there. I am very proud of that. I can't afford those markets. Now I got to sew this, the inside. Now I could put bias tape on this. I have some bias tape, but I didn't do it from the beginning, so I'm not worried about it. Let's see how I can get it here. Close it up. So I thank y'all again for taking y'all time out to listening to me. And if y'all got any ideas, don't hesitate to leave the comment. And if y'all got any ideas how I can get some help with the sewing machine, this is actually my very first sewing machine because I've been working a lot. But my daughter blessed me with the sewing machine, I think it was last year, or a year before last for Mother's Day. She gave me the money and told me to go and buy my sewing machine. I went to Michael's to get me a sewing machine, and I got the sewing machine on sale. But I need to go to the sewing machine center and get me a sewing machine. It's gonna be a little pricey, but I can make payments on it. See, I'm pinning it. Y'all can see me pinning it. I'm sorry. I'm pinning it now to do the closure of this bag I made here. And that's for I have made this bag to put my Kleenex in. That's the reason why I made this bag. So, we're going to try to sew this. We're going to try to sew this bag. Sure. I was having a problem yesterday with the thread pocket. And I think I got it fixed. I don't know if I have it fixed or not, but we'll see. A lot of people, they hand sew their closure, but I'm not going to hand sew this. I'm going to keep sewing it where I can make sure does what I want to do. And I think it's doing pretty good there. It's coming on. Okay, we'll see. Yeah. Oh, nope, it didn't. It didn't. Closure did not close. So, evidently I didn't do something right, y'all. I got to go back and redo it. Probably not sewing. So we're going to do it again. Let's do it again. I think I'm going to take this off. Give me a little bit of room. Okay, let's see how this one came out. Did it close up? Yes, it did. Except this part. This part closed up, but this part didn't. So we're gonna do it again. We're just gonna keep. No, I'm just gonna keep working with it till I get to where it can close up. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. This is the problem here. Okay, that's the problem. That need to be down there. I could do what I need to do here. Okay, let's do it again. I'm gonna make sure this time. This is the reason why a lot of people do all this first. And I have seen a lot of people make their um, liners first, and then they go back and sew the liners in. Yeah, that did it. Okay, that did it. That got it. So, what I probably do is go back and hand sew this right here. If I can get it to sew, I can take it on down. But I just need this little piece right here. But the lining is sewn except this little hole right here. So I'm going to see if I can get it down and see if I can get it, finish it up. If I'm, hey, I'm new to this, y'all. So guess what? Y'all welcome to make comments. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. And if you're willing to help me. Because I know there's some great seamsters out there. I have seen a lot of y'all work. I've seen a lot of y'all work on Facebook Market, the Facebook group, which I don't do Facebook after I got hacked. I don't fool with Facebook. But I seen a lot of work out there on YouTube. So if I'm doing something wrong, don't hesitate to help me. Because I'm learning. I'm learning. And I'm a self-learned sewer. It's not like I'm a professional at this. I'm a self-learned sewer at 63. Okay. keep practicing until I get it right, y'all. I think I got it. Okay. I probably gonna have to hand sew the rest of that, but I did get it what I want, and it did come out the way I want it to come out. I just got a little hole right here. I could sew that. I can hand sew that. I think I did good with this, fixing it. So y'all see me wiping the sweat. Okay, let's turn it over. Let's see what it look like. Okay, okay, okay. Everything is good. Seams are good. Got a hole right there, but I'm gonna have to go back in and fix that. But that's on the side of the lining. I done sewed the lining up now, so I can't go back in there. I probably could, but to make this, I would need a industrial sewing machine, because I don't think this little thing here can handle that. But I did good with this, but this to be my first little bag, and I turn it into a tissue bag. That's what I turn it into. Um, but it looks good. It zips good. I do have the little pull tag where you probably can't see the little pull tag, and it zips all the way up. The zip was good. I think I got some thread or something stuck in there. I'm gonna have to see what that's all about. Yeah, got some net in that and the zipper. Yeah, got some lint right there in the zipper. See that little white thing right there? Got some lint in the zipper. I'm gonna have to put my hand in there and see if I can get it out. Yeah. See, that was it there. The lint in the zipper. See, it's lint in the zipper. I got to keep getting it out, but I'll be done fix all that. It's this right here. So let me see if I can get this out. It's this stuff right here in the zipper, and I go in and fix it, trim it on down. It's this stuff that's keep getting caught up in the zipper. So I should have put some bias tape right here when I was sewing, like this, like show you one. Like I'm sewing this right here. So when I get ready to put my zipper, I'll make sure this is down, with all that won't get caught up in the zipper, and that's what getting caught up in here. So I really do need to go in and put some bias tape in it, but it's gonna be kind of hard to do it now. But I know what to do, so I'm just gonna go in and clean it up where it won't be getting caught up in the zipper. But anyway, thank you for staying with me and watching me make, not make, let's clean up this, because my son want to take it back with him to work, and I'm gonna give it to him where he can take it back to work. He loves everything I make, y'all, everything. So um, that's what I'm gonna do here. And thank y'all so much. And if I'm doing something wrong, hey, don't feel bad. Leave me a comment. And I will have a pre-recording show as well, but it won't be on this segment because it's supposed to be on quilting the second part of the bag, the cosmetic bag, but I got off all track. But I appreciate y'all anyway. I love all y'all. Thank you and thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye bye. Have a great day. Bye bye. Lady of Elegance Collections. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.